All right, good morning. It's Rachel, and Monday here in Atlanta. It's super miserable out right now, pouring down rain. And hold on one second. Actually, I'm gonna turn off my little heater that I keep right by me because my house is really cold this morning. So, how was your weekend? I hope it was absolutely amazing, fantastic. Mine was. I spent my weekend at beautiful studio in Buckhead, Bring It Home, co-leading teacher training, yoga teacher training, which is honestly one of my favorite things to do. The process of transformation, as many people know, excites me, as it has been something that has been so impactful in my own life. So I woke up this morning and I was super exhausted, to be honest, from my weekend, but got out of bed and started to do my own thought work. And I realized I haven't been doing very many Facebook Lives. So I committed to myself that I was going to get on and do at least one a week. So here I am. And I wanted to talk about setting your big, audacious goal for 2020. So a goal that seems absolutely 100% impossible. So for example, maybe it's that this year you're going to make $100,000 in your business. And maybe at this point you've made $20,000. So to make $100,000 just seems absolutely impossible. Now, when we set these big audacious goals, we want to be willing here to fail, right? Because think about it. It's from our failures that we get stronger. If we remember back to the time when we were children learning to walk, we had to fall down a bunch of times. We had to run into the coffee table and maybe even slam our head. I remember when my son did that into the coffee table, and we got up with tears in our eyes, but we didn't let our brain say, no, I'm not going to do this. Instead, we said, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get to the other side of the room. I'm going to even actually not just walk, I'm going to run. So as you sit here and come up with this big audacious goal, I want you to think about it from this light, right? That it may seem in this moment, right here, right now, absolutely impossible. And you very well may even fail at it, and that's okay, because the failure is going to teach you how to get there. So how do we do this? I know, the big question, right? So first off, I want you to pick just one word for 2020. My word for 2020 is unstoppable, not letting anything get in my way. Okay? And then I want you to just close your eyes for a moment. And I want you to just imagine 1 year from now, you. How do you look? How do you feel? Now, imagine this year from now, you've actually accomplished this big, audacious goal, right? Whether it's in your business or it's in your body or it's in a relationship. Okay, so how do you look? How do you feel? Maybe even down to the details. How do you dress? What car do you drive? Where are you still living? Who do you surround yourself with? Now you have this visualization, right? You have this version of you that's already reached the goal. I want you to open your eyes and I want you to write down what is that goal. And I want it to be a measurable goal. So if it's in your business, come up with a number. If it's something to do with your body, come up with a number. And if it's with your relationship, well, you can't really necessarily come up with a number, but you can come up with a very specific goal. How you're going to feel, how you're going to be. Okay. Now, your brain is probably going to freak out. Like, no way. This is totally impossible. Good. Brain's working 100%. That's the great news. So now, what do I want you to do? I want you to come up with all the reasons why this is impossible, why it's not going to happen, why you're going to fail. So, for example, when my brain was doing this, right? My audacious goal for 2020 is make $200,000 in my business. Okay, so my brain came up with all sorts of reasons why this is not going to happen. And I want you to do the same. Some of them might be, for example, if it's in your business, I don't know where to find clients, or not sure how to market myself, or I'm not confident in my tools or my skills, or I don't even think I'm capable. I don't have a website or a funnel or even a newsletter or an email list. Okay, these are all the things that your brain right now are telling you why this goal is impossible. So if you have a pencil or paper, take it out, write it down. Take a second to do that. And just let your brain go wild. Let it go free, let it go crazy. Let it just go to town, right? Knowing that the sky is the limit here, that it is going to come up with so many things why this is not possible. If you're just joining me, good morning, happy Monday. I know it's rainy here in Atlanta, so hopefully you are inside and dry, but we are coming up with a list right now of all the reasons why your goal, your big, audacious, hairy, fat ass motherfucker goal is impossible for 2020. Yes, I have a bad mouth, so apologize if that offends you. Okay, now that you have this list, I want you to take this list. Okay? And I want you to turn every single obstacle on your list into a question back at yourself. Okay? So this list is actually going to become our action plan. So, for example, if you're not sure where to find your clients, how about you ask yourself, where do my clients hang out? Where may they be? How can I make myself more available to them? How can I let them know what I'm up to? Great questions, right? Or if it's, I don't have a website. Okay, where can I start researching how to build myself a website? What are the steps in order to create an email list? How can I start to market myself? How can I get out there and let people know what I'm up to and share, explore, and experience what I'm passionate about? So I want you to turn every single one of those obstacles into a question. And then I want you to take those questions and answer them. Answer them for yourself. Don't ask your friend. Don't ask your neighbor. Don't ask your partner. Ask yourself. Make your brain answer your own questions. You are your best teacher. I say this in yoga. I say this in coaching all the time. That when we, for example, get on our yoga mats, we want the teacher to guide us, to tell us what to do. But in truth, only we know what to do, right? Only we know our bodies best. And guess what? Only we know our minds best too. It just takes the time to stop, listen, and not go right to, I don't know. But instead, get curious. Get curious with yourself. Get curious with what is possible when you allow your brain to go to work. Now, if your brain keeps rejecting and it says, I just don't know, just keep asking. Ask it in a different way. Keep exploring and don't stop. Don't stop when your brain says, I don't know. Instead, ask your brain again. Come up with the answers to these questions. And then I want you to ask yourself, what am I going to need to think in order to go to action with these answers? So for example, we have passive action and massive action. Passive action is when you just hang out reading and absorbing and like listening to podcasts or Facebook Lives. Massive action is when you actually turn your own thinking into a space where you can actually go out there, be vulnerable, test things out, and be willing to fail, right? Like that is the way we create success. We fall down, we put on our big girl pants, big boy pants, and we do it again. And we practice again and again and again. This life is a practice. Everything in business is a practice. So here, today, come up with all of your own limiting beliefs, all of your own obstacles, right? Look at them, answer your own questions, and then take one of them. Remind yourself what you need to think in order to make this possible, and then go to work. And let me know how it's going. And if you're really stuck and struggling, don't hesitate to reach out. That's what I'm here for. And I hope you have an absolutely beautiful, amazing day. And if you have joined me on the 21-day meditation challenge, today is, for some of us, day 7, and maybe for you, just day 1. If today is day 1 for you, you're not sure where to begin, shoot me a message, shoot me your email, and I'll add you to the challenge. And the challenge will send little videos and inspiration to keep you focused. Have a wonderful Monday, friends. Till next time.